Good morning, students. Today we will solve few questions from R.S. Agarwal exercise 7 based on adjoint of matrix and how to find the inverse of matrix. So here the first question, find the inverse of A. Find the inverse of A matrix is equals to 1 1 2 2 minus 1 3 5 minus 1 minus 1. So we have to find the inverse of this given matrix. So before finding the inverse of the matrix, first we have to check whether the matrix is singular or non-singular. So what is the definition of singular matrix? If the determinant value of the given matrix, if it is equals to 0, then it will be singular, then we cannot find the inverse of the matrix. And if the determinant value of the given matrix, if it is not equals to 0, then A inverse exists. So we have to check determinant of A. This we have to check first. It is determinant of 1, 2, 5, 1, minus 1, minus 1, 2, 3, minus 1. This we have to find. We can expand it through any row. So let us expand it through first row. First row, first element, it is 1. So 1 into minus 1, minus 1, 3, minus 1. Then minus 2 into this row, this column of 1, minus 1, 2, minus 1. And plus 5 into 1, minus 1, 2, 3. This is equals to 1 into 1 plus 3 minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2 plus 5 into 3 plus 2. So 1 into 4, that is 4. Here 1 is coming, that is minus 2, and here 5 into 5, 25. So ultimately 25 plus 4, 29, minus 2, that is 27, which is not equals to 0. Therefore A inverse exists. Now what we have to find? Next we have to find adjoint of A. So how to find adjoint of A? Adjoint of A is equals to the cofactor matrix. That means we have to find the cofactors of all these elements, and we have to write all the cofactors in a matrix in their corresponding position. Then we have to take the transpose of that matrix. So this will be C11, C12, C13, C21, C22, C23, C31, C32, C33, transpose of this, where C11, C12, C33 are the cofactors of A11, A12, A33 respectively. So these are the cofactors of the corresponding element. That means C11 is the cofactor of A11, C12 is the cofactor of A12, like this. So we have to find all these value. What will be the value of C11? C11 means minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 1 into, when we are finding C11, that means cofactor of this element, this corresponding row and corresponding column, it will be deleted, and whatever the remaining elements, that we have to write under this determinant. So it will be -1, -1, 3, -1. That is equals to, here plus sign, -1 whole to the power even number mean plus. So 1 plus 3, that is 4. Next C12. C12 means -1 whole to the power 1 plus 2 into 1, 2 elements, this one. So this row and this column of, that is 1 -1, 2 -1 left. 1 -1, 2 -1. So this is equals to minus of, here we have minus, so minus of -1 plus 2, that is -1. Similarly C13 is equals to -1 whole to the power 1 plus 3 into determinant 1 -1, 2, 3. This is equals to 3 plus 2 equals to 5. Next C21 is equals to -1 whole to the power 2 plus 1 into 2, 5, 3 -1, 2, 5, 3 -1. This is equals to, here minus coming, -2 minus 15, that is 17. Next we have C22, that is -1 whole to the power 2 plus 2 into 2 elements, that is -1. So if we delete corresponding row and column, we have 1, 5, 2 and -1. So this is equals to -1 minus 10, that is -11. Next we have C23. C23 is equals to -1 whole to the power 2 plus 3 into determinant 1, 2, 2, 3, that is equals to -3 minus 4, so 1. Next C31, -2, 5, -1, -1. Here we are getting plus sign, so -2 plus 5, that is 3. Next C32, -1 whole to the power 3 plus 2, 1, 5, 1, -1, that is minus of -1 minus 5, so -6, that means 6. And last C33, -1 whole to the power 3 plus 3 into 1, 2, 1, -1, that is -1 minus 2 is equals to -3. So now we have all the cofactors, so we have to write it in matrix. In between matrix we have to write in their actual position. That means this is the position of C11, this is the position of C12, this is the position of C13, then C21, C22, C23, C31, C32, C33, and we have to take transpose of this. A transpose means this first row, it will become first column, that means interchange of row and column. So we have 4 -1, 5, 17 -11, 1, 3, 6, -3. This is the value of adjoint A. Now we have this formula that A inverse equals to 1 by determinant A into adjoint of A. This is the formula. So A inverse value is equals to determinant A is equals to 27, 1 by 27 into 4, 17, 3, minus 1, minus 11, 6, 5, 1, minus 3. This is the answer. Is it clear, students? Understood? So in this way we have to find the inverse of any matrix by adjoint method. Next we will solve a different type of questions. Question number 23. In question number 23 you have to prove that if A is equals to (1, 2, 1), minus 1, 0 and 1, 0, 0, then show that A inverse is equals to A square. This you have to show. A inverse is equals to A square. So here also first we have to find A inverse, and after that we have to find A square. Then we have to show that both the matrix are same. All these type of questions are 4 marks question. So let us first check what is the value of determinant A. Determinant A is equals to, now check here, better to expand it through last row. Why? Because in last row 2 zeros are there, so it will be always easy to expand through the row or column which has maximum number of zeros. Okay. Now if we expand it through this last row, what is the position of this element? 3, 1, that is plus sign. So 1 into minus 1, 1, minus 1, 0. So cross multiplying 0 minus of minus 1, that is plus 1. So 1 is the value, which is not equals to 0. Therefore determinant A is equals to 1. So easily we can find A inverse. Here we know that if it is non-singular, so A inverse exists. Therefore A inverse exists. Now we have to find adjoint A. Therefore adjoint A is equals to, see, directly we will calculate it. Here I am doing directly, but you do it with proper step. Okay, this is the first element, sign is positive. So if we consider first element, what will be the cofactor? This one, minus 1 into 0, 0 into 0, minus 1 into 0, minus 0 into 0, that is 0, 1 into 0, that is 0. So here 0 will be there. Okay, next element, for this element what is the sign? Minus. So minus, now this column, this row off, so 2, 0, 1, 0 left. 2 into 0, 0, minus 0, so that means 0, minus 0 means 0. Next for this element, this row, this column off, so 2 minus 1, 1, 0, this is left. 2 into 0, 0, minus of minus 1, that is plus 1. So here we are getting 1. Next for this element, this column off, this row off, so minus 1, 1, 0, 0, this is left. Minus 1 into 0, 0, minus 1 into 0, 0. So here also we are getting 0. Next element, this -1. Therefore second row and second column off. These are the 4 elements left. 1 1 1 0. 1 into 0 0 minus 1, so -1. Next, for this element, this column, this row off. 1 into 0, we are calculating for this element. Therefore this row and this column off. So these are the 4 elements left. 1 minus 1 1 0. 1 into 0 0, minus of -1, that is +1, so +1, but sign of this element is minus, so we are getting -1. Next, this element, sign is positive. This is 3 1 element, so sign is positive. -1 1 -1 0. 0 minus of -1, that is +1. Next, for this element, this column, this row off. Third row, second column off. So 1 1 2 0. 1 into 0 0, minus 2 into 1 2. So -2 we are getting, but sign of this element is minus, so +2. Minus of -2 means +2. Next, for this element, so 1 into -1 -1, minus of -2, that is +2. -1 +2 means 1, and sign of this element is plus, so +1. Transpose of this. Here I have done it directly, but you have to do it like the previous method. You have to individually find all the cofactors and then put the values. Now transpose of this matrix, this is equals to 0 0 1 0 -1 -1 and 1 2 1. So this is the value of adjoint A. This is the value of adjoint A. Therefore what will be the value of A inverse? A inverse equals to 1 by determinant of A into this, and determinant A is equals to 1, that means this matrix only. Therefore A inverse equals to, so A inverse equals to 0 0 1 0 -1 2 and 1 -1 1. This is A inverse. Next we have to find A square. A square means A into A. A square means A into A, that is equals to, this is A, 1 -1 1, 2 -1 0, 1 0 0, into again 1 -1 1, 2 -1 0, 1 0 0. You have to multiply these two matrix, row into column. 1 into 1 1, -2 plus 1. Next, -1 plus 1 plus 0. Next, 1 plus 0 plus 0. 2 into 1 2, -1 into 2, that is -2, 0 into 1 0. 2 into -1 -2, -1 into -1 plus 1, 0 into 0 0. 2 into 1 2, -1 into 0 0, 0 into 0 0. Next, 1 into 1 1, 0 into 2 0, 0 into 1 0. 1 into -1 -1, then 0, then 0. Then 1 into 1 1, then again 0, 0. So here we are getting, this is 0, this is also 0, this is 1. Here we are getting 0, -1, 2, here 1, -1, 1. Now check, A inverse is equals to A square coming. Therefore A inverse equals to A square. Proved. Okay, another type of question I am showing you. This is very much important. Question number 3. So this is question number 33 in the exercise, that if A is equals to -1, -1, 2, -2, so that A square plus 3A plus 4I2 is equals to O, and hence find A inverse. Very important question. First we have to show this condition, and with the help of this condition we have to find A inverse. This hence word is very much important. Hence find A inverse means first you have to show this condition is true, and with the help of this condition we have to find A inverse. Here we cannot use adjoint method. Here we have to use this condition and then we have to find A inverse. So first we have to show this result is true. What is LHS? A square plus 3A plus 4 into I2. I2 means identity matrix of order 2, that is 1 0 0 1. So first let us find A square. A square means -1 -1 2 -2 into -1 -1 2 -2 is equals to -1 into -1 1, and -1 into 2 -2. So 1 minus 2, that is -1. Next, -1 into -1 1, -1 into -2 2, 1 plus 2 3. 2 into -1 -2, -2 into 2 -4. So -2 -4 -6. 2 into -1 -2, -2 into -2 plus 4. So 4 minus 2 2. So this is the value of A square. Next, 3 into A. 3 into A means 3 into this A matrix, that is -3 -3 6 -6. Next, 4I. So 4 into I2, this is equals to 4 into 1 0 0 1, that is 4 0 0 4. So LHS, therefore LHS A square plus 3A plus 4I2 is equals to A square means -1 3 -6 2 plus 3A, that is -3 -3 6 -6 plus 4I, that is 4 0 0 4. Now if we add, what we will get? -1 -3 plus 4, then 3 minus 3 plus 0, minus 6 plus 6 plus 0, 2 minus 6 plus 4, that is 0 0 0 0, and this is equals to O. Null matrix equals to RHS. So therefore this condition is true. A square plus 3a plus 4i2 equals to O. This is true. Already we have proved. Now with the help of this condition we have to find A inverse. Hence we have to find A inverse by using above result or above equation. By using above equation we have to find. Now just look at the method how to find. We have to find A inverse. So we are multiplying A inverse in both the side. We are multiplying A inverse in both the sides. We can multiply anything both the sides. So A square into A inverse plus 3A into A inverse plus 4I2 into A inverse is equals to O into A inverse. O means null matrix. Anything you multiply with null matrix you will get null. Since O into null matrix is equals to O, A square is there. A square you can write A into A. So A into A into A inverse, 3A into A inverse. Now we know that if we multiply A and A inverse we will get identity matrix. So 3I. Here identity matrix into A inverse. We also know that anything we multiply with identity matrix remains same. That means it will become A inverse. So 4 A inverse equals to 0. What are the reasons? Since A into A inverse equals to I and I into A inverse is equals to A inverse. Therefore here also we are getting I. So A into I plus 3I plus 4A inverse is equals to O. A into I, again anything we multiply with identity matrix remains same. So A into I equals to A. So A plus 3I plus 4A inverse is equals to O. That means 4A inverse is equals to minus A minus 3I plus O. That means A inverse is equals to 1 by 4 minus A minus 3I plus O. Now O means null matrix, so we can omit this O, and we know A matrix and I matrix both. Therefore A inverse equals to 1 by 4 minus A matrix is given, that is minus 1 minus 1 2 minus 2 minus 3I means 3003. So this is equals to A inverse is equals to, here we are getting 1 minus 3, that is minus 2. So 1 by 4 into minus 2. Minus 1 into minus, that is 1. 1 minus 0, that is 1. Minus 2 minus 0. So minus 2. Here plus 2 minus 3, that is minus 1. So which implies A inverse is equals to, now 1 by 4 we can multiply. So here we are getting minus half, here we are getting 1 by 4, here we are getting again minus half, and here we are getting 1 by minus 1 by 4. So this is the value of A inverse. In this way we have to find the value of A inverse. So remember it, whenever in the question it is given, you have to prove any equation and hence you have to find A inverse. So first you have to prove that equation. And by using that equation only you have to find A inverse. So what is the method? You have to multiply A inverse with both the sides of the equation. Then you have to apply these properties. What are the properties? That if you multiply null matrix with any matrix, you have null matrix. We know that any matrix into the inverse of the matrix is equals to identity matrix. These properties we have to apply here, then we have to simplify and we have to find the value of A inverse. Okay. So in this way we have to solve all the questions of exercise 7 of R.S. Agarwal. If you have any doubts and queries, then message me. In our next class we can solve those problems. Thank you students. Have a nice day.